Hello everybody and welcome to Indie Freeplay. I'm Josh from OffhandGames, and this episode is going to be a little bit different. We're going to play and review a text-based game called Myriad from Porpentine, and I'm going to try my hand at narrating. So let's go ahead and get started. You wake up in your apartment, body full of sickness. The red digits of the alarm clock blur and fragment before your eyes. Late. So fucking late. You could take a shower and start this day off proper, or just fall into pieces and run out the door with a handful of textbooks and notepaper. Let's take a shower. Hot water blasts your face, unsticking your eyelids. Last night's dreams go swirling down the drain, along with the stinking salt of your nocturnal cold sweats. Your reverie is interrupted by the sound of something rattling in the pipes. Do you keep showering, or leave well enough alone? I think I'll leave well enough alone. Your shower ends, and you step out shivering onto the damp floor. You should have washed your fucking towels, but you didn't, and they're lying on the floor covered in green mold. Even your favorite pink towel, and that ain't going anywhere near your body, or is it? Better wet and clean than dry and dying from mold poisoning. Eat some breakfast, or get the hell out of here. Ever since the refrigerator broke down, you haven't had too many options. Maybe you have some dry food in the cupboard. Reaching into the cupboard, your hand collides with rotten vegetables, empty boxes of cereal, and tepid packets of ketchup. Empty? To the untrained eye, yes, but those who have attained mastery know well the bowl of powder, wherein you take the bags of empty cereal boxes and shake out the faint powder at the bottom. Individually, these grains of cereal are trivial. United, these atomies form a meal. You perform the ritual of the bowl of powder and fill yourself with something like sawdust. You're confident that it has no nutritional value, but the placebo effect brings you back to your feet and fills you with the strength to get through another day in this cursed world. The haze of hunger recedes, and you see a world of little more clearly. Time to go to anthropology class. You open the door, hoping the teacher doesn't say anything sarcastic. The classroom's empty. Nothing remains. Desolate gray plains span into infinite mountain ranges. Desks lay toppled in the mud, scattered like breadcrumbs towards the horizon. Do you search for your lost classmates, or close the door and forget this ever happened? After an hour of walking, you find their bodies lying prone around a shallow pool of brackish water. Their tongues are swollen and black, their lips puffy. Their teacher isn't here, though. Lone footsteps lead off into the distance. You follow the footsteps to a hill of heaped rocks. From the barren mound juts an iron cross. Your Anthropology 101 teacher is crucified naked on this cross, huge bolts hammered through his hands and feet. His clothes lie strewn at the foot of the rocks. His lips are moving. Do you climb the rocks to catch what he's saying, or search his clothes? In his jeans, you find some car keys and a chocolate bar. No wallet, though. No cars out here. You devour the chocolate bar in the same way that eating the food of the underworld makes you of that place. So does eating the food of the living fill you with the light of the surface. This anti-pomegranate brings you back to your feet again. The insidious gloom pushed you back again. Something is gathering on the horizon, a smudge of blackness like ants, eating through the terminus of gray sky and dark earth. You better run. You look back. The dark swarm circles the cross, satiated for now, but sooner or later they will come for your life that burns like a torch against the darkness. Life that shines brighter than anything in this cold, dead place. In this universe, you are the sun. You stop somewhere in the mist. This place is as good as any. Do you spit on the soil, or gauge your arm to spill droplets of blood? Gouge. Gouge your arm to spill droplets of blood. Your saliva seeps into the soil. Rivulets that carve tributaries. The dead earth of this place moans, grinding itself up in the revulsion at the raw life, piercing through its skin, eating through its flesh, Flower things and fern things and stalk things rise up, and you are the light, the moisture they blindly supplicate. You deliver strands and coils of piss and shit from your body, fertilizing the ground with the divine matter of your innards, nurturing these plant forms of jellyfish hue and translucence. Some you shelter from the low wind. These unfold to the utmost extravagance of leaf and petal. Others you let fight the wind, their extremities pulled to needles. Others you pull up to become tall rushes. Others you mold into squatness of fungi. The mere accident of brushing against your body or tasting the sweat and piss that drips from your flanks brings lasting change to these nascent forms. This is your place. You fill these rushes with the part of yourself that was bent but never broken. They will endure, sucking up moisture rippling in their thousand blades across the long night of this world as you remake it. Some you shelter from the low wind. These unfold to the utmost extravagance of leaf and petal. Others you let fight the wind, their extremities pulled needles. Others you pull up tall to... I'm reading this again. Others you mold into the squatness of fungi. Some of these you infuse with your madness. Your head is finally free of delirium. Your fecund droplets of fever will grow in the dark places of the earth. This must be the end, because we've looped back to this part. But there are lots and lots of ends to this story, lots of ways for your character to die. Not exactly sure if there are many ways for you to succeed. At this point, I am the sun, and I'm remaking the earth. You see how weird and crazy these stories can get. I recommend you check out Myriad. It's free, and I'll put a link in the description below. So until next time, thanks for joining me on Indie Freeplay, and I'll see you then.